Hello everyone, it's Millie. Welcome to today's video. It's going to be DIY Ice Cream EOS Lip Balm, and it's going to be Galaxy inspired because I'm in love with Galaxy right now, and I think it's because of the lovely colours, and I'm also obsessed with space in general. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe because I have lots planned for the future. All you're going to need is an EOS lip balm, a plastic shot glass as it could melt in the oven, some air drying or oven baked clay, some paintbrushes or makeup brushes if you don't have any paintbrushes like me, some paint, Galaxy colours and also a brown for the cone, some tin foil and some super glue or hot glue. It does seem like a lot of items, however most of these you will find around your house. Alrighty then, so I just began by wrapping some tin foil around the shot glass, and I wrapped it around extremely tight so that it didn't come loose or anything, and also with the excess foil I tucked it into the shot glass so that it gave me a really clean idea of what the shot glass looked like and the shape of it. I also placed some foil inside of the shot glass so that it didn't melt as much when it was put in the oven. Make sure your shot glass is cheap because it is going to be ruined once the clay goes into the oven. I've said oven too many times now. So next I got some clay, rolled it out into a circular shape and wrapped that as tight as I could around the shot glass that was already wrapped in tin foil, and then with the excess I just cut that off. So then it was time to do the top of the cone, so all I did for that was gather the excess clay and cut out a long rectangular shape that was very thin, and I made sure that it had very clean edges as well so that it was more crisp. And then I wrapped it around the top of the shot glass, and it currently looks like a plant pot. That will change soon. So the bottom part was all ready for the oven now, so it was time to prepare the top of the ice cream. So all I did was get the EOS top and wrapped it in tin foil so it was all oven ready, and then got some flattened out clay and just placed that on top of the EOS lip balm and cut around it so that it was the perfect size. However, if it isn't a perfect fit and there is a bit of a gap at the bottom, it doesn't really matter too much because the way we are doing our ice cream is going to be slightly different and it's going to cover up the missed out areas. The way I did my ice cream was inspired by Yvette Polanka, and she's a YouTuber, and I will link her channel below and her video. She also did a DIY ice cream EOS, but I wanted to put a Galaxy inspired twist to my ice cream EOS. So next I got some clay and rolled it out into a sausage formation and then wrapped it around the base of the EOS, and then this is the kind of style of ice cream that we will be doing. However, I then wanted to make it look more realistic, so I got an eyebrow brush and used the side of that to add texture to the ice cream. Before we can move on to painting, we have to put it in the oven at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for my clay. Google the instructions for your clay if you are baking it just to see how long it needs, and then I just make sure everything fit and then glued it all together. So to paint the bottom of the cone, I used a Dulux sample paint in malt chocolate. It was about £1.50 per paint pot and there was plenty, and it looks slightly purple, but that's because I have oversaturated the video slightly. Oh bloody hell, that is very bright. I apologise to your eyes. But it was time to do the Galaxy effect, so I used a pink, a light blue and a purple, and I just blended them all together. Now when it comes to actually blending it, using a sponge is absolutely great as it adds quite a lot of texture to it, and it doesn't have to be very neat. As you can see, mine's very messy, but it all gets blended together anyway, and you're almost guaranteed to have a Galaxy effect. You don't have to be talented or skillful with it whatsoever. And then, once I had done painting it, I then went on to adding stars. So I just got some white paint and a nail art pencil and just dabbed them on. So the final thing you need to do is to draw on an ice cream cone design, and I did this with a dark brown felt tip and made a crisscross pattern. It does look very harsh with the colour, so I just went ahead and put in another layer of paint to make it more translucent. Then I placed the top of the ice cream on and I was done with my design. That is it from me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a comment telling me your opinions and any suggestions. I am open to all. Have a beautiful day and don't forget to stay positive. Mwah. Bye, guys.